Tonight on Our World, we take a rare glimpse at a harsh place. We've all heard the jokes about people being sent to Siberia for punishment. Well, a company called Gazprom has people heading there for a better life. It's a huge natural gas company, and its fields are way up in the Arctic Circle. A powerful money machine that sometimes flexes its muscles by closing the taps. It's a usually secretive company, but the CBC's Nick Spicer was invited to take a look.
Just north of the Arctic Circle, the dramatic geometry of the gasworks suddenly breaks the horizon. This is the reason Russia feels like it's sitting on top of the world economically, not far from the top of the world geographically. This is the domain of Gazprom, the country's natural gas monopoly. It's a giant, now the world's third biggest company and growing.
Gazprom extracts most of its gas from this field and others nearby in Siberia. Temperatures can easily drop under 60, making it all the more amazing that what goes through this pipeline heats and lights one household out of 4 in Europe, thousands of kilometers away.
The company founded nearby Novi Urengoy in 1980, building it up from nothing to house the 40,000 workers who keep that gas flowing. A place with 253 days of winter, and a place where journalists are usually not welcome. But Gazprom invited the CBC, along with other media, for a rare peek at the closed city. There are the Soviet-style apartment blocks you see everywhere in Russia, the same buses and harried workers. But inside the homes of Gazprom workers, there's a surprising affluence. Alexander Padrankasov recently spruced up his kitchen and takes his family on long vacations. Work in the gas field means money to spare.
На мой взгляд, это в первую очередь стабильность. Стабильность и, как сказать, вот уверенность в своих детей. То есть,
And Gazprom is making sure that future is well staffed. The company pays, and handsomely, for this well-appointed kindergarten.
Сейчас вот этот вот национальный приоритетный проект «Газпром детям» для того, чтобы все-таки было здоровое у нас поколение следующее. И поколение таких людей, которые будут давать возможность нашему государству еще лучше развиваться и быть грамотными, быть достаточно самодостаточными, уверенными в своем завтрашнем дне и в будущем.
And to the kids, working for Gazprom in later years is about as hard a sell as a promise of extra dessert.
Я хочу работать в Газпроме, потому что там красиво. Ну, там нужно заниматься техникой, работать. И я очень люблю Газпром вместе.
The company is counting on that happiness and prosperity continuing for a long time. This gas field supervisor says there are enough gas reserves for years to come.
Для добычи такого большого количества газа, для его бесперебойной подачи потребителю, для его качественной подготовки к транспорту, у нас работает 240 человек.
Fine on paper, but there's a problem. The Russian government interrupts those supplies whenever it wants. During a dispute with Ukraine, Gazprom cut off gas supplies to Europe for 4 days because the European gas pipelines run through Ukraine. That interruption sparked Western talk of energy bullying and a new Cold War. European clients' fears about the reliability of Russian gas supplies are quickly, if not reassuringly, dismissed.
Okay, you see, it's very easy question for your question. What are you going to do without Russian gas? Nothing.
In the city, night falls early, but Gazprom spends whatever's needed to make sure spirits stay as bright as they can. That may not even be necessary, however. People in this polar city are genuinely proud to work for a company that's making Russia stand tall again, even if many in the West are increasingly afraid of its new economic and political power. Nick Spicer, CBC News, Novi Urengoy, Russia.
Well, as you know, decades of war